Hey guys, I'm Shahan from Scala Studios. So today I'm going to show you guys how I created this hallway scene. So I'm not going to show you guys the modeling process of the stormtroopers because I didn't model them. I got it from someone else. And so yeah, I'm just going to be creating the hallway scene. It is a very easy tutorial, guys. There's not going to be a lot of modeling involved. So hope you guys will enjoy it. So yeah, let's get on with the tutorial. And this is a beginner to intermediate level tutorial, so if you guys advanced blender users here, I don't think there's much here for you guys to learn. So yeah, this is a beginner to intermediate level tutorial, so hang in there. So we're gonna start by deleting the light over here. We're gonna leave the cube, select the cube and scale it with S and 5, tab in edit mode 3, delete those faces. I'm gonna show you guys. I download my materials in textures.com and just type sci-fi, and I use some of these textures. You can download up to 15 textures, it's all free. And go to textures.com and download the albedo map, height map, roughness, the normal, and the metallic maps. Those 5 would do. Try to download about 5 materials and 5 to 6, and we are going to enable the node wrangler add-on. We can enable it and then get into shading straight away, tab into edit mode, select one of these faces, add 4 materials, select this material, and I'm going to click the BSDF shader, Control Shift T after enabling the node wrangler add-on. Go to the place where you saved your textures, select those 5 textures and just press principal text setup, and you have your material set up already for you, so you don't have to do anything. That's all you gotta do. And now I'm going to select everything with A while I'm in edit mode and press U and cube projection. There you go, your material is already set up. And now I'm going to select the next material, create new material, the principal BSDF shader, and Control Shift T, and I'm going to select, okay, I'm going to select this one, these 5 textures, and now I'm going to select this face here and assign the second material, that face, select it, and new material, select the principal BSDF shader, Control Shift T, select the ground material, select the ground plane, assign the third material, and go to the third material, new material, do the same thing again. Now I'm going to select the roof, 5 textures, select the top vertices, and assign it. Now you guys can see this material has turned the other way around, and we need it to twist 90 degrees in the z-axis. So I'm going to the UV editing tab and I'm going to select this face and RX 90, and should have turned 90 degrees. So that's it, I guess, now for this. Now we are going to duplicate this cube and move it with GY control while pressing control. And now I'm going to add 2 more materials so that we have separation between the 2 cubes. Alright, so now I'm going to select this and have the preview window opened, and I'm going to select this first material and press the number 2 button over here, go back to shading, so we have separate material. I'm going to delete everything except the principal BSDF shader, and I'm going to add a new material to it. All right, so I'm going to select that and Control Shift T. I'm going to add these materials, assign it, and now I'm going to add a different material to the other side as well. So I'm going to select all these textures, delete X, delete principal, Control T, select these 5 textures, and I forgot, before deleting, make sure you press number 2 button so it's a separate material. Now you can delete it and select the principal ESD shader, Control T, and there you go. Now we have 2 separate cubes, so I'm going to create 2 collections for the 2 cubes. First one, so go to layout, go to texture view, select the first material, first cube, and press M. New collection. I'm gonna call it cube 1, whatever, and select second one, M, cube 2, cube 2. And so we are going to add lights and all sorts of different stuff in to these 2 cubes. If you check a sci-fi hallway, you guys can see there's all sorts of stuff lying around on a hallway. So that's what we're gonna do. We are going to model a few cubes and a few pipes or whatever, put it all on our inside our cube collections. So I'm going to add some cubes, add a cube, press 1. So when you go to orthographic view, you can see you can't really see anything, right? So I'm going to add a solidify modifier for now so that I can see what's happening, what's going on. Solidify, yep. So I'm going to select this, I'm going to increase the thickness a bit and select the cube, move it over here. So I'm going to put this cube inside our first collection. Right, so I'm going to, before duplicating it, I'm going to add some materials to this as well. So I have googled a few sci-fi box materials and sci-fi box textures, so you guys can download whatever you want in Google or maybe in a free site as well, and find some sci-fi box materials. So I downloaded a few, and we're gonna do the same thing. Go to shading and new material, control, this time we're gonna press Control T and open, go to our sci-fi and select our texture and tab in edit mode and press U, cube projection. All right, I'm going to go to back to UV editing, select this, scale it down a bit and move it a bit as well. So we have a cube, so you guys can see this just looks like a flat cube. All right, so we are going to add a little bit more realism into it by adding a displacement modifier. So I'm going to Shift A, add a displacement modifier and plug the displacement into the displace and color in to the height. So you guys can see there's a bit something going on over there. So I'm going to add a color ramp so I can control the modifier a bit. Now we're going to tab into edit mode and right click, subdivide, and over here subdivisions, I'm gonna give it about 50 subdivisions, and control 2, I'm gonna add a subdivision surface modifier as well. And now we are going to do something cool. Alright, so we are going back to material settings, and in the material panel we have go down until you find settings, open settings, and I think you have to do this while you're in cycles. So go to cycles, I don't know, in settings, bump only, right? So I'm going to select displacement and bump, right? And now, as of now, you guys can't see anything because we are in EV, but if you go to cycles, there's no lamp over here, but you guys can see the geometry is shifting all the way across everywhere. So for now, I'm going to add a lamp so that you guys can see what's going on. So there's a bit of geometry over there, so I'm going to decrease the scale to about 0.1. Yeah, 0.1 looks good, right? Yep, 0.1 looks really good. So that's it for now. I'm gonna duplicate this cube and GUI, move it again, and now I'm going to create a cylinder RY90, rotate it, scale it down a little more, and scale it back up in the x-axis a notch like that. Now I'm going to duplicate it with Shift D, G, Z, G. Again, I'm going to duplicate it about 4 times, or 3 is enough. Yep. Might do it another one more time. Shift D, G, Z. Alright, so now I'm going to create a cube to put it all in. Put some over there. Scale it in the x-axis, and go to face select mode. Select the front face only. Extrude it in. Extrude again, GUI, push it in, and scale it in. Alright, until you have the box covering. We add 2 materials. I'm just gonna make it black or grayish color, and this I'm gonna select all the 4 cylinders, and with Control J I'm gonna join them. Add a new material, make it an emission shader, increase the strength to about 10 for now, might change it later, and select these 2, Control J, join those 2 together. So I'm gonna go back to the front orthographic view and rotate it in the x-axis 90 degrees. Might tab in edit mode, select one face, L, and scale it down a bit as well in the z-axis. Yep, that looks fine. Tab back. Now I'm gonna move it to the top, and I'm going to Shift D, duplicate it, GX, move to the other side, Shift D, GY, move it a little bit. There you have your lights. So I'm gonna select these 2 cubes, these four cubes actually. and duplicate them again and move to our second collection and move it this side as well. Let's say if it's in space, maybe oxygen tanks or whatever you can call it. So we're gonna model some of those stuff. We're just going to add a plane, tab into edit mode, select everything with A, Alt M, center, select our vertices. So go into word select mode with 1 or word select the word C, and E to extrude, G, X, move it a bit, E to extrude again, E, G, Z, E, E, and there you have it. I might add a few 2 subdivisions in the middle, and maybe, yeah, move it over here and delete this edge. Okay, we'll just delete the face. Delete the face. It's all this. Okay, that didn't work. All right. And now we are going to add a screw modifier. And maybe scale it up a notch as well. Apply the screw modifier, add this subdivision surface modifier with Control 2 and tab into edit mode. We're going to Alt left click, Control B, and bevel these edges. Control B, bevel, Control B, bevel, Control B to bevel. So you guys can see these faces have been flipped. So I'm gonna go back to face select mode, select the faces, and with Alt N, flip the faces, and there you should have the tab back into mode, and we're going to bevel these edges as well. Now we add another edge loop over here. Build this as well. Select these, push them back, down. Alright, so there was a little bit of modeling involved over there. And now I'm going to add a metallic shader, increase the metallic value, increase the roughness to about 0.2 looks good. So this is inside the first cube. Yep. So we're gonna move it. We'll put this to the second cube. Cube 2. Move it over there. So I'm gonna add a curve path RX90, RY90. Move the curve over here and extrude it somewhere, extrude it from here, and subdivide. Add geometry to our curve we just created. Now I'm going to add the same metallic shader, this as well. I'm going to move it so it's in on top of our cylinder. We'll duplicate these. Might as well instance them, so I'm going to create another collection and add it into our collection. So this is actually inside our cube collection, so I'm going to instance it with shift A, instance cylinder, and we have an instance of that object gy. I'm going to move this instance a few times over our scene, so shift D, gy, shift D, gy, and there you go. Now I'm going to delete the solidify modifier and instance these two cubes. All right, so we can simply do this with an array modifier, but that's going to be a little heavy to our scene. It's going to increase a lot of render time, add a lot of render time. So we are just going to increase the instances, and it might save us a little bit, not much, but a little bit of render time. So I'm going to select the first cube, instance it, gy, let's go into top view, and so as far as I can see, these two are in our first cube, so I'm going to move those in the second cube. All right, so now I select this gy control and move it, and I'm going to duplicate it again with shift D, gy, duplicate it again, gy. Now I'm going to select the second cube, right, with shift A, collection, second cube is our duplication this time, so gy, and maybe duplicate it once more, gy, select the different cube, shift D, gy. We have the two creating hallway for us. Now I'm going to add a plane for x90, gy, move it back, scale it 5 again. Maybe we could scale it up a little more, like so, and add one of the materials. All right, so now we're going back to orthographic view, and I'm going to press Ctrl Alt 0, place our camera, and as you guys can see, the camera is inside the screen, but we can move it back with G and Y. Now I'm gonna save the scene and call it just slavery or something, and you guys can see the camera's clipping is too small, so you guys can't really see the end of our screen. So I'm going to camera settings, camera clipping. I'm going to increase the clipping to about 150, so you can see the back. And now, okay, now we're going to blend swap, and we are going to download something cool, and we're gonna put it in a scene. So blend swap is a website where you can download or upload anything into any model you create. You can download, and it's all free, and you can also find out whether the creators of the scene allows you to place the models in your scenes or not. What are the information, just read it, and you can download whatever you want. And we are going to download a Superman Lego model and put it in our scene, because why not? And Superman's cool. So, and yeah, hey guys, so that's it for this tutorial. Hope you guys enjoyed it. So let me know in the comments whether you guys want me to do more beginner friendly tutorials or more advanced stuff, because I've been getting complaints saying these tutorials are too beginner friendly and anyone could do this. So just let me know in the comments whether you guys like this type of videos or you want me to do more advanced stuff, and whether you guys are familiar with Blender more. So whatever you guys say in the comments helps a lot for me to create these videos. So thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to this channel, and see you guys in the next one.